All right, we are finishing out our review of the Series 4 Lord of the Rings Deluxe action figure. As you can see, we have Gandalf the Grey, which is funny because this looks like Gandalf the White on the page here. So I would expect to see another Gandalf coming real soon. If you look for our review, we do have a review of the Uruk-hai Orc, and we have reviews of everybody on this page, on the back of this box, I'm sorry. We have all of these guys. We have built Sauron. I was a little disappointed that Series 4 did not have a Build-A-Figure piece or another Build-A-Figure thing. What that would be, I don't know. I'm glad it's not Build-A-Golem. That's kind of boring. But let's open up Gandalf here and find out, is he really cool? I'm a big fan of the Uruk-hai. We just reviewed him. Fantastic looking figure. Really, really nice. Lots of great special features. You know, build an army kind of like accessories. You know, buy a couple of them, start accessorizing them, changing them around. You probably get 3 or 4 different combinations of stuff. Just say again, love the Middle-earth map here on the back. The ring here, nice. Really nice packaging. If you're an in-the-box collector, these are ideal. We are finding out exactly how good they are. So, already digging the color scheme here. We're getting more, it's not quite completely gray. We're kind of getting an olive drab kind of look here. Like that a lot. Unlike the Uruk-hai, when we opened him up, he did not have any rubber bands holding everything in. So we've got a couple here. We'll just snip them away. I do recommend always keeping wire cutters close by when you do a Diamond Select review. It makes it a lot easier, especially if they're metal. I say this every time we do Diamond, that I did do, when we first started up here, under our old page, we actually we built the rooftop for the Ghostbusters. And we had to pre-cut everything. We had 18 figures we had to cut through, and we had them all in envelopes. So you didn't really get the opening experience. You got more like the building experience of doing that. Oh, there was one more. Like that. All right. So accessories. Do have a nice little pouch here. Kind of looks like a little bit of a glue stain there, if you can see it. Right there. A little bit of weird glue residue, but very ropey feeling. Not actually rope, just kind of a loose plastic. It's kind of nice. Gandalf must be really tall because look how they have his feet packaged. Loving the boots, but let's open them up here. We've got an extra set of hands, which is nice. I kind of did like a little comparison here. They're not quite the same hands that they are in the Uruk-hai, which is nice. That means that they actually made all new sculpt. And here we have the staff with the nail through it. And it does not come with a little jewel to actually put it on top there, but we'll get to that in a second. And of course, we have the wizard's hat, which is a lot better than the one from the old Toy Biz line. I do remember that pretty good. I got rid of all those figures a couple years ago. They just started to fall apart. Now, here is where cloth capes and cloth goods, as I read on so many other people's pages, where they really make a difference. This is hard plastic. It looks great. We have the cloak. As you can see, we can see up there the neck. There is no, I don't see the leaf of Lothlorien. I don't see that there, which should be there because Gandalf, did he get it? No. I lead the leaves of the Florian fall. No, the symbol of the leaf. I guess he didn't get that. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I must be tired. And it has been at least a year since I've watched Lord of the Rings. So he wouldn't have that. And we've got a rubber band here holding the sword together. But look at the blue. It really stands out. Really surprising. Because you always think of him as all gray, and he's not. He's got these extra colors. So we have the legs there. Okay, we got the legs back to normal. Now we're gonna make Sir Ian McKellen look like he's standing. Now the cape does add some weight, even though it's plastic, to the figure, and it does make him easier to pose. This beard is insane with detail, and we're gonna bring it closer here. It's insane with details. And we've had a couple people comment on the eyes, and I would say that they do look like they're going like that. Like they're out of his head. He's looking in like almost two different directions. Now, he's a wizard, but, you know, this is the hardest point, I think, to paint on any of these figures. I gotta love the hair, the detail. I think as I look at it, it's going to be real easy to make this Gandalf the White. It almost looks like more like Gandalf the White than Gandalf the Grey. The sword is vicious. Woo! Look at that bad boy. That is nice. So we're going to put that in here. Now, here's part of the problem that I've had with some of these figures when they have wizard sleeves. It's very hard, because of it not being cloth cape, to get the sword into his hand. So we do have other hands. So let's try this here. Now we're going to, wrong hand. We're going to put this hand, take this hand out. Okay, that was nice and easy. And then I think it's probably better if we put the sword in his hand first. Okay, oh, there we go. Nice and easy. And then here we have the wizard sleeve, and then we're just going to pop this right in. But will it enable me to actually hold the sword? Okay, so that's much better. Okay, so that hand actually made it better. And still, though, not being a cloth cape, cloth goods makes it look awkward and weird. All right, so let's put the sword away. Tell you the truth, because he's a wizard, and I believe that he would probably have to be more with the staff. So we are going to do the staff. Now, straight hand up, hand out. We're going to have to change the hands again, because these, you can't turn this. See, look, why would a wizard's sleeve be like that? See, again, cloth goods. Keep saying it over and over again. I guess I should stop. But, you know, that adds more dollar value. It makes it a lot harder to mass produce. And, you know, there are cloth goods that look terrible, and they just don't work. Wow. Well, I'm having issues. I can't pull the hand out. And if I try to use wire cutters, I'm clearly going to cut his fingers off. But I'm also going to break the joint, so I can't get him off. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the staff in this hand. And I'm going to use it as his walking staff. But again, I'm running into the sleeve problem. Now, if I put that out there like that, I can get the walk. The final touch, and this hand I cannot pull out. It's being very difficult, and it's just rubbing and rubbing, and it's not twisting. So you need something to pull the hand out. And maybe a little hairdryer action on there, and pull it out. But the final touch to Gandalf is, does it work, is the hat. So we still have this pouch too. So we do this bag of tricks. Kind of get it in there and get it under the fur, his hair. You can put it there on the side. So Gandalf, what I love is I love the beard. I love the look of Gandalf the Grey. But I can't get this hand out, and these wizard sleeves are preventing me from, one, getting this hand out, and two, enabling him to hold the staff properly, or to put it in both hands, because these are not cloth goods. So really love the look, love the style. The details are amazing as usual. And the feel of it is great. It may look like painted plastic, but it also has texture to it. The boots are fantastic. There's a lot of nice details and stuff there, but this is not one that you're going to play with too much, if that's possible. And he's just very, very, it's again, I'll say it again, cloth goods. It's better. So I'm going to put him next to the Uruk-hai. He's a little bit taller than the Uruk-hai, which is pretty cool, but it's kind of hard to say, would Gandalf have been taller than the Uruk-hai? You don't really see him fight any until like the end of the third one. So Gandalf, not loving it so much. I think it looks like Ian McKellen. The eyes are a little tight, but not really doing it for me. So this is Bob from Total Toy Recon. Sorry, Diamond. I wish I could say I liked it better. But the Uruk-hai is definitely winning out in this series. And I would put Gandalf, you know, probably 4th or 5th up from the bottom. You know, I think the worst figure in the line. He's not it, but he's pretty close. I wasn't feeling it. Have a good night.